starting up at the front by the front road and the building, because as they bring cars in, they fill them out the back, and there's stuff still rolling in. So we're gonna start at the front and work our way in the back with that brainiac idea of as things fill in the back, there'll be more in the back, and then we'll see it as it fills up. Okay. Oh, it's for sale. What's everybody got going on today? I have like nothing planned today other than this and watching the Wolves game tonight. Maybe playing some Splitgate with Flame, but I doubt I'll stream it. If anything, I'll just play it offline. I don't even know if Flame's gonna do anything like that, but if Flame's in the mood. I know, Flame, you got yard work to do, right? You stayed up for 14 hours yesterday? Good job, Ron. Oh, look at this beautiful black Impala. Red interior. Oh, that's some nice, and this is a nice Impala. Maybe game and Twitch later. Nice, nice, nice. What you thinking about gaming? What do you, if you got time to game / stream later today, Cat, what you gonna do? Look at that, like, lubrine or venting on the hood. Let all that heat out.
So maybe you have to show that.
Not doing the yard work? All right. Well, when I get home, I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I get home, Flame. I'm either gonna feel completely cooked and burnt, and I just wanna stare at the wall and like hope I can watch paint dry, or I'm gonna be energetic to do stuff. It depends how I feel. It's gonna be one of the two. Just like that stream yesterday went. I was either gonna feel completely smashed at 24, or I was gonna feel like I could go another 24. Like, that's just how I go. Look at this little rod here. Freaking Ford rod here. And this beautiful beauty. It's a dark blue. That beautiful dark blue. Yo, Tazzy, thank you for the follow, but why do you gotta be creepy about it? Welcome in. SnowRunner is one of those games that's a little bit to get into and a little bit of a stuff to like get set up and into and start going on it. But once you get going on it, it speeds up after playing a little bit. Hi, Cool King, why are you sleepy? Look at this beautiful green Charger 68. That's awesome. A 47 Chev. Ooh. You're just sleepy. I don't know. Spice it up. Right? Do something. SnowRunner is a game you can play by yourself. ATS, you can play by yourself, but honestly, it's not that great by yourself. I can't entertain myself by myself that great. Palea is Palea. You all know how I feel about Palea. Also, I want to say, like, yesterday when I was teasing Cool Keen about the whole blanket and thing, like, I feel like people legitimately was taking me serious. Like, I was literally being an asshole. Like, and like actually cared. Like, I don't care what you do with your heated blanket and fan. Cool Keen and I were having a good laugh after stream last night about it, because people like legitimately seemed like they were getting angry, and Cool Keen and I were literally just like gaslighting everybody together. It was kind of hilarious. Cool Keen says she doesn't troll, but she doesn't. But like, what happens is I troll her, and her natural state of defending herself just becomes trolly in itself. It was hilarious. We were cracking up about it afterwards. This is a nice Ford truck. Trav was just acting angry and ragey on purpose. All right. These nice Camaros rolling in. Bunch of different Gen Camaros all rolling in together. Okay, we're gonna go look at this Peterbilt over here. I'm gonna go look at this Pete over here. Hell yeah. Look at this nice Pete.
Grandfather was in it. My brother was in.
Yeah, Trav wears a Sherpa jacket 24/7 for a reason. Right, Golden GT? Right, GT? You don't have to touch. I'll touch grass for you, see?
So your husband was
No, he wasn't in service. His dad, his grandpa, all of his brothers. He got himself into some trouble.
And I wear shorts in winter, so like it's purple actually. It's actually purple. Really dark purple. Right. Hey, where's your El Camino sitting?
Literally right there, second row.
All right, I'll be over shortly. I'm showing the internet cars today.
Awesome.
So
Right there.
I hear you popped the 383 they had. Yeah.
Went to a 396 Joker now.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Kept it small block so I did it in one night by myself. Started at 5 o'clock at 1:15 in the morning. I had it in and running.
Right. You could still use your headers and same headers and mounts and all of that. Yep. That makes it easy. All right. I'll see you shortly. I'm gonna keep walking around. That's the other day when I was telling you about a guy I know that has one of the nicest El Caminos I know. Like that's him. He owns that. So it's out here. I knew he'd be out here today. So we're gonna check that out shortly. Like this beautiful Chevrolet pickup truck. And CJ, thank you for the follow, CJ. I appreciate it, dude. And that game you were playing, Dead Island, this morning was cracking me up with the kicking and the stomping and the punching and like the animations of the character was cracking me up. That old dude Curtis ain't gonna survive a zombie apocalypse. I'm telling you. If he can't walk and he needs a chairlift to go up and down stairs, he ain't surviving zombies. He was freaking walking like a zombie already. Like, he might as well be one.
This is wider than my get
Kicky, stompy, punchies, yes. This is a nice Buick. Yeah, this show's got a mix of everything. So like we got an old Buick here, then we got a Cadillac CTSV here. So that's nice green. So like it's gonna have a mix of everything. I like shows that have a mix of everything because I like everything, and then there's always something for everyone to look at. That's the way I like it. It looked pretty. The animation looked fun. Nice old, what is this, an Impala? And IROC Camaro. IROC Camaro 37 Chev. It's a nice like gold bronze, like gold silver. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. And CJ, you'll see a lot of stuff here that you probably don't see where you're at. Being that it's America, there's going to be a lot of like old American cars, completely different than what you see there. Just like I don't get a lot of classic Euro cars. Like we get like new stuff now, but like when you start looking at like classic stuff, we have like next to nothing for like imported European cars when it comes to classic stuff. These guys are parked the other way. We'll go around this side. It says it has a 454 in it. Yep. Mini America where you live? Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. We get like next to nothing European, like almost nothing. European, British, almost nothing. Like I saw an MG a couple weeks, like was it last weekend? I saw an MG and I like freaked out because I was excited because you don't see them very often around here. They're not very common. Nice old 1940 Chevy. Oh, that makes sense. Cadillac? Nice. Oh, we already looked at that stuff. There's a purple, oh, we should show Starry the purple Peterbilt. Starry will look, because it's purple for Starry, why she's here. See, look at that purple Peterbilt. We like trucks here. And I know Starry likes purple. Started it up. Oh, glad I came back when I did. Okay. Watch out for the rut. Right? Right? It's pretty great. Little Ford coupe. You're a truck driver seat? Nice, nice. I literally never used to give two shits about semi trucks, and then I started playing ATS and I've kind of fallen in love with trucks since then. Internet. Now, CJ, do you get like American trucks over there for truck driving? Because based on what I've heard from others, most of your stuff are cab overs. This will be the only stream today, Starry. There's the Wolves play game 4 against OKC tonight. So I want to watch that. I'm just going to take tonight off. Right header dump, Trav, on that the Ford rod. This is a nice international pickup.
Wow.
Nice Ford International. See, Starry's probably asking this so she can plan her day. Because freaking Starry's insane and amazing and tries to show up to everyone's stuff every time. And tries to like force her sleep schedule onto everyone else's schedule, which is just completely selfless and ridiculous. This is a nice green. I knew it, Starry. I knew it. But Starry, don't plan your day around me. For my sake. You do what you need to do and take care of yourself. This is a beautiful green. Holy crap. And cab overs is prominent. That makes sense. That makes sense. You need high torquey engines, right? With pretty aggressive gears to get up and down your hills and mountains. You have this, okay, I must have missed you talking about this because I haven't been to your streams a lot. What are you gonna go watch tomorrow, Starry? At the cinema. That sounds exciting. That's green. Dude, it's a very blue green, Trav. It's a very, very, very blue green. Trying to think of something to, let's go back. I'm trying to think of a color, something to compare it to. Emerald, it's not emerald green. It's very, very blue. There's a lot, it's like, almost like, it's almost as blue as you could get for green and still be green. All right, CJ, thanks for coming by with the raid. You go take care of yourself. Have a great day. I'll catch you later, man. Half off on at your theater. The new Final Destination. Honestly, Starry, I hope you really enjoy it. I saw the trailer and I was like, nope. But then you also know how I feel about the Final Destination and Scream movies. So, but I hope you really enjoy it because I know you very much enjoy those. And the International Buffet sounds nice. Get as much as you want to eat. Get your fill of whatever kind of stuff you want. This is a beautiful sky blue Barracuda. How blues and greens can get mixed. Your brain hurts. Dude, do you know the reason why stoplights in Japan are actually red, blue, yellow? So I've heard. I heard this story. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard stoplights in Japan are red, blue, yellow. Please, if I'm wrong, someone tell me I'm wrong. Because at one point, there was no color for blue. The word for blue and green in Japanese was the same word. I don't know. It sounds stupid and it doesn't sound true. I don't believe half the stuff I read on the internet. Also, they cook stuff right there for you. Okay, that's pretty top tier. The buffets we have here are pretty much just slop in troughs or stuff that's cooked and then kept heated in troughs. So it's true. That's what I've heard it from a couple places, but this is a beautiful Coupe Nova. Two-tone green and silver Nova with a dark green pinstripe. That's beautiful. That sounds really good, Star. I would be there, it'd be like, yep, give me some steak, please. And give me some prawns, and yep, give me some scallops, and yeah, give me some more steak, please. Yep, please, and thank you. Oh, has a straight 6 in it? What? Trav, do you see this? Sorry, as you get, my voice is a half cooked. Normally people take those out. Oh, they got the original build sheet still. Normally people pull those and put big blocks in these, but I mean, I wouldn't if it was the original build. They got the build sheet here. Yeah, that's why you leave the straight 6 in it. Like, most people pull them in the Novas if they bought one with it because they want to, they want to have the power, but if it's number matching, you leave them in. That's why I was shocked. Like, most people don't get excited for a straight 6, but like, you just don't see them in Novas often. And it's a 4-door Nova too. Well, you want to see the Nova more? I mean, I can go back to the Nova. Sorry, I see chat at a slight delay, so we'll do this a lot. Yeah, like, this is frickin'... And I know you like green, Trav, because you can actually see the color green. Green fuzzy dice, people. You know what we might want to... You know what I think we should do? Cool Keen? Should we set up a fuzzy dice counter for car shows? Should we set up a fuzzy dice counter? Fresh burger station. That's a little delayed. Yes. Whoa. Hold up. Bro, we're gonna check that out. Dude, fender dump, dude. Fender dump. Put it in homework. Yeah, a fuzzy dice counter. The thing is, what I'll do, Cool King, is I'll set it up so mods and VIPs can run it. And then you'll just do like exclamation fuzzy dice or FD or something like that. And then it'll increase the counter of fuzzy dice counter. You hear it Cummins? It might have been a Cummins. If not, that's just you, Trav. You might want to check your pants. Nice Caprice here.
You know, they haven't moved. They haven't had.
Oh, that's a good price. Like, cause that's like 30 bucks. To convert, that's like $30 US or like $385 Canadian. So that's pretty on par with buffet pricing. That's pretty on par with buffet pricing. And if it has that kind of spread, paint the wall. Jesus, Trav. Oh, look at this beautiful orange pickup. Beautiful orange Ford. Chromed out underneath. Ooh, dude. We're going around the other side. It's got some cool stuff in the door. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Talk about a pistol grip shifter. Just saying.
Finally starting to get a little bit. Well, I know how to drive Bobcat and stuff, but them things are hard to
Trav. Or it's a saddle for something else. Just saying, it is in the center console. Nice red Nova here.
I'm not here today. Yeah, why would you show it off? Why would you put it on? Why wouldn't you show it off? It's brand new. Why would you put it on there? You know?
Okay, so this car I've seen, I see multiple times every year. This is one of the nicest, this is probably the nicest 300, Chrysler 300 you will see here. It is spotless, absolutely spotless, 100% spotless, like, and flawless in every way. Big old wing car. It goes out to a lot of shows.
Hey, what's up?
And one cool feature about this car, and I never knew it until I saw this car a few years ago, is Chrysler actually offered, I'll have to go around the passenger side to show it to you a little bit better, but Chrysler actually offered a record player from the factory as a factory option, and this has it. That has the factory option record player.
Oh, yeah.
And a nice red Impala.
Stay away from my car. Get away.
Ooh, what do we got here? A Falcon? What the? Ford Cayuse? Falcon? What the? Well, it's actually, yes, the needle bounce was not great, but it was actually spring loaded and like bottom fed from the needle was bottom fed and on a spring tensioner. So it wasn't as bad as you think it would be, but yeah, it wasn't completely great. Dude, it says it's a 63 Ford Cayuse. One of two made as a concept set. I'm not 100% sure exactly what this is. Apparently it's been on Discovery Channel. Apparently it's been on Discovery Channel. So now you've seen one of two in existence, allegedly. We got high rarities here. None of y'all ever see something like this in person, probably. I like the asymmetrical grille. It's an interesting design, and it's something you would never really see on a car, except for things from back in those days, when they actually were doing unique stuff. Here you go, Cool King. We've got a pink Fairlane for you. It's a dark pink, but it's pink-ish. Pinkish. And then a drag car called the Golden Wedge. Apparently it has a supercharged 426 in it. It's pink, Cool King. It's like reddish pink. Okay, it's reddish pink. It counts. It counts. All right, we got to go around back to the front of the car. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, a Studebaker. That makes sense. This show's put on by the Studebaker Club. Oh, it's for sale. Anyone want a Studebaker? Red. Pink is lightish red, Cool King. Pink is lightish red. It counts.
I looked at him, I said, what, did you see something?
Nah, this Studebaker, yes, the Studebaker is blue. I mean black. Yes, it's black. Look at this nice Ford Dodge. 1950 Dodge. It's on it's actually on a 2001 Dakota frame. Okay. I'm reading the dash card right now with a 3.9 V6, so it has like a little bit more modern. It's on a Dakota frame apparently. I mean, I guess the Dakota frame fits these like perfect, I guess. I wouldn't know unless I read the dash card. Right? I mean, it makes sense because the frame was probably trash, and the cost to like refurb the frame was probably going to be dumb, so it's easier just to frame swap. Look at that old piston for their tail light mount. We'll check it out. We'll see if there's a dash swap or not. It has an instrument cluster swap and a custom wheel, and then a piston as a shift knob. But no, not a full dash swap, just an instrument cluster swap. Bunch of old license plates and stickers all over it. Looks like it's got the seats and the armrest out of the Dakota in it. The pedals out of the Dakota. That's pretty typical for a frame swap. That's pretty typical. Got a Roush crowd killer here. Yeah. No, it makes sense. Something like that you don't necessarily want to like full Something like that, you don't really want a full like dash swap because the dash ain't gonna fit. Cluster swap makes sense just because you don't have to try to like make stuff look like make old stuff work, because the old stuff just ain't gonna work. Yeah, no, that's pretty typical for a rod like that. Look at this thing. Look at this old Oldsmobile. It's got RGB lights. This thing's sick. Dude, they're RGB. Car phone. Hold on. Got a car phone alert. Got a car phone alert. Yep. Car phone. Nice old Ford here in blue. Yeah, but Vin, how you doing today, dude? Nice. Nice tan interior. Nice big old white walls. That's why that's why I need to get the cards. Because when I get a card, I can, when people ask me what that is, I can just hand them a card, and then they can find me. What? Look at this nice Firebird here in blue. Oh, gotta watch the umbilical cord. Wait for cameras. Nice Ford pickup in green. And then Trav's gonna be like, this is green? I thought it was gray. Well, it's almost gray.
Whether they got 98%, some big percentage still on the road.
Yeah, it's mint seafoam, yeah. It's not mint, it's more like seafoam. That's nice, it has a plaid interior. Nice. Here, I'll get out of your ways, guys. Get in my way, I don't care. We got a Buick here. Heck yeah. Nice Buick. We got a car with a Cadillac. Is this a Cadillac? No, sorry. Plymouth Belvedere with flames. That's nice. It's a nice fade in on the flame.
Well,
So the flames fade in.
This is exactly what the other one does.
It's nice.
that is the original car.
That's cool. Got a nice Roadrunner here.
Yeah.
Dude, they've owned it. It was their first car they've owned since 1970.
I keep hearing it. Yet I can't afford that.
It's their first car. They've owned it since 1970. Original engine and transmission. Hell yeah. I won't be able to say that with my car. It was my first car, but it won't be the original engine. I bombed that shit like a grenade. Ooh, a nice Monte Carlo here. And a crowd killer. And a Oldsmobile Cutlass. Convertible with black and blue accented vented seats.
I'm looking for the original owner. Different color, same car.
Well,
not a convertible.
this was a different color.
Got another Plymouth Barracuda here. Sorry, not Barracuda, Belvedere. I misspoke. I know it's not a Barracuda. said the wrong name, my brain. Look, brain ain't firing on the... Look at that wood steering wheel. It's a nice wood steering wheel. 392 Challenger. Well, look at that. We got a Little Red Express out here. This is a pretty rare truck, a Little Red Express. There's a bunch of them in my area though, because there's a pretty good classic Ram club in my area that collects a bunch of like old Ram trucks. So there's actually a bunch of several Red Expresses out here. Yeah, this is factory with the short box, step side, and the hood's exhaust stacks. Like, this is factory. This was a limited edition, special edition Ram truck, Dodge truck. They got a Johnny Cash 8-track in the dash, and fuzzy dice. Is that a Bel Air wagon?
You can do that, I mean, but take it out on
I think we saw this the other day too. I think we saw this the other day. I think it's called a... It's based on a belt. It's called a Handyman. Yeah, we saw this the other day. I recognize the plate. Oh my God, Noah. Look, if it comes out that color, you should see a doctor, okay? We got a nice blue Fleet Master here. Ooh, they painted the grill out and stuff. Yeah, it's based off of Bel Air, but it's called a Fleet Handyman because, you know, they came up with creative names back in the day, thinking like a handyman would need extra trunk space / a wagon to do his job, so they called it that. But it's 100% a Bel Air, like the fenders, hood, glass, doors, everything is bumpers, all of it is Bel Air. It's just a wagon version. Right. Tri-5's the chassis designation, right, Trav? I actually didn't know the chassis designation. Like, you know, I don't know Chevys like you do. Look at this nice Chevy truck. Trav, this is your color too. You can actually see this color.
Got the yellow car? Yeah.
Nice C10 there. There's like
76, I like the fourth.
ooh.
What do you think? Well, it still has the original.
Nice Chevy. Again, another green yellow. From the 50s, from 3 years, okay. Got it. This is a nice green. It's green with like a yellow metallic in the paint. And then we got a Buick Fight, is it? Old Buick here. And a SS. Oh, this is brown. I thought it was black, but it's actually brown. That's a beautiful color on that Chevelle. It's like black with like brown metallic, or like a bronze gold metallic to give it this nice like brown metallic look. That's chocolate metallic look.
That's a big truck.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look at those brown ones.
In the
Heavy metallic.
in the shade, it looked black.
But yeah, it's all
From a distance in the shade, it looked
dark,
black.
you know?
It's awesome.
But when I moved,
Hi.
I was just asking about you the other day.
Yeah?
I'm like, I haven't seen Nate forever.
I-
Where's he been?
Did he get a new car?
Yeah,
Wow.
last year.
I didn't even know you got a new car, Tom.
Didn't?
I didn't. I don't go on social media these days, like Facebook these days
You
anymore.
say you're on TikTok a lot.
Right. I go on Instagram and TikTok, and that's like it. Yeah. Yeah, you got a last call RT, I see.
Yep.
Still clean as ever. Always clean. Except that one time I saw it where it would look like
dirty.
Yup, the one time. I heard from someone that you guys got a house.
Yeah, we just bought one in end of March.
Nice, nice.
It's just right down the road from where we live.
I was wondering if you guys were still up here. I was
Yeah.
wondering if I would see you guys here if you're still out this way.
Well, I'd asked about you because I think that's how I brought it up, and I'm
your
like,
car yet?
where's Nate? Is
No,
he
it
coming?
hasn't moved.
Why?
It hasn't moved.
Why not? Why?
I keep buying computer parts.
Kind of think that.
Oh, you're a gaming guy, right?
You don't want to fix it anymore?
Talk to
I
my
do
son.
want to fix it.
He's freaking
Miss ya.
crazy. He doesn't
I know, right?
his house.
You're gonna be there next weekend?
Yeah, I'll be there next weekend.
You
I
are?
bummed a wristband off my dad, so
Well, I could have got you one.
I know.
He
If you
works.
help me.
I don't want to help you.
5 minutes.
I'm gonna
sure
be
I
up
can-
there all day.
I don't want to help you. I want to do my own thing.
So what are you doing?
What?
Recording?
Yeah, live streaming actually. I live stream on the internet car shows.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Yep.
I would never call her and be like, "Hey,
Twitch.
Oh.
Yep.
we haven't come home from work."
Yep. Yeah. So I'll be out there. I try to hit as many things as I can. So, you guys gonna be here a while or?
I just got here, so yeah.
Okay. I'll try to find you guys when I'm done with this if you're still here and hang out.
All right, cool.
If not, I'll be there probably maybe Friday after work next week and then Saturday all day. So cool.
I think we talked about it.
No, I haven't heard of it.
I get it. He's local some shit.
Okay.
What they're giving away. Okay.
Hellcat engine? Is it like just the engine or does it have the wire? Is it the Hellcat on a pallet with the crate and dash and wiring harness and everything?
No, it's just.
Monday they were.
But I mean,
That wouldn't be bad for $50.
no, that wouldn't.
A lot of them came down.
That wouldn't.
A chance, you know.
Yep.
There's only
Okay.
going to be 400 tickets sold.
So, okay, guys, we need to buy me all 400 tickets. Give me money. Cringy, cringe, cringe, cringe. I'll see you guys later. It's not a Hell Kitty on a pallet, it's just the crate engine, so I'd have to source all the other stuff, but the thing is though, is that wouldn't be terrible because if you find the right year Hellcat, if you find a crashed Hellcat, right, the thing that's worth the most money is the engine and transmission. So if you get that, if you buy the crashed Hellcat after the motor's been yanked, you get it for basically nothing. If you think about it. Think about that. The reason people buy crashed Hellcats are for the motor and transmission. And that's what the powertrain. You need a cringy, cringe alert? You make it, Ron, I'll add it. Also, Ron, we need a Legend Needs to Pee alert for Legend. I already teased him that I was going to get you to add it to Tangia. He was like, no, we don't need it. That's what he was saying the other night. I told him, dude, I know someone who can change your Tangia. Actually, I know a few people that can do it. I got the power. And last night, he was like, yeah, there's going to be a pee, Legend Needs to Pee alert incoming soon. No, all the chassis are made the same. I would need the subframe.
Did you ride?
No, the unibodies are all the same, dude. I would need the subframes and stuff, but that's about it. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't need anything like that. Just like the subframes and stuff, I think. Oh, look at this. What is this? A Hupmobile? A Hupmobile. I have no idea what this is, but it's rad as hell. It's rad as hell. And then, oh, full seam welded, but like you could legit just like grind the paint off and like full seam weld it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure all the chassis were made the same. Pretty sure all the LXs were made the same. Dude, stuff keeps like moving around. Because there's stuff that is over there. Never mind. Ooh, look at this truck, Trav. I know you'd rock this. Ooh, sniper intake. Trav, you are the most American Canadian I will ever know. And you would drive this truck. Trav would. Trav would rock a big wheel. One of the pedals thing, one of those pedal trikes, like the kid trike things, big wheel trikes. Yeah, he would. He would. Look, I ain't complaining. I'm not complaining about it, dude. I'm just saying.
I want to know.
Nice Corvette here. Got another Chevy truck here. Black and silver. I don't know what motor that is, but I doubt that's original. Yeah, and a Bigfoot gas pedal, 100%.
Yeah, see, we had these holes in the light. And
66 Chevelle. Oh, look at this pinstriping. Okay, this caught my eye. Yeah, it's a big block Chevy of some sort. I don't know what it is. Like a 9-liter? I would not know. It's nice pinstriping. And they continued the coloring in the interior too. And on the dash. That's rad. Old Mustang here. One of my favorite Mustang chassis. The 77 Pontiac Can-Am. Basically a Monte Carlo. Essentially. Little tight, yeah. Dude, I saw the other day on Instagram, it was a Terreno chassis, like big wheel, like those little battery powered big wheels that kids have, but they put a Terreno body on it. Actually, no, it wasn't a big wheel. It was literally like a go-kart, a Hayabusa powered go-kart that they built like a little mini Terreno chassis around. It was rad, and the dude was like drifting in it. It was epic. I don't know why I didn't send it to you, Trav. I saw it and I was like oohing and eyeing it, and then I totally forgot to send it to you. Nice blue Impala. I need more water. Hold on. Of course your dad did that, because your dad was a freaking rebel. Dude, all the torque. Hell yeah. Look at this nice Chevy. Oh, sorry. You still here?
Which one do you like the best? This one?
Look, it's in the back seat, Starry.
I mean, I love
80 plus cars. Oh my God. Think you found the video? For what? For what? The cringy or the pee? Nice Camaro here. We got a GTO. Yes, we do. Two-tone, orange and black. The big wheel drifting video. Oh, of the Terreno. Look, when one shifter isn't enough, you get 3. One for each hole. Wait, what? Got another GT. Oh. And what do we got here? Several Pontiacs up in a row. And then Camaro. Look at this nice orange Camaro. Checked seats. I think I've seen this already this year. Once or twice this year already. The checked seats and the orange Camaro with checked seats. The orange paint and checked seats ring a bell. Ring a bell.
Did you see behind here all the cars? Over that hill? That hump right there? Yeah. Oh, it's over there. You go up that alley and come around. There's another 100 cars back there.
I know when I was talking to Barkley, he told me they parked over there. And
Highest number so far I saw was 500.
and where did they start at though? They started at 001 or they started flying? I've got a believe it's over 500.
I've seen a lot of 102
Got a Mustang here with a roll cage. Oh, they got a bottle in there, dude. They got a bottle. Nice. Clip for Starry. Okay. Yeah. Look, I knew she would be. She would flip out about the plushie. Ghostbusters. Oh. Sorry. Let's go back. I gotta show you this. Which car was that? Which car was that? You'll be. I think it was this one, right? Yes. Sorry. Look. See, there's something for everyone at car shows. Whether you like cars or not, there's something you can find to enjoy. Even if it's just the food and snacks. Yep, we're gonna look at that 1940 Chev Coupe. Also legits, welcome in. I saw your messages earlier and I totally was sidetracked with the Ghostbusters plushie for Starry. So thank you for being here. Welcome in. Look at this big old Thunderbird. Big old boat. That's a lot of car, people. Right, you can hear the airflow, right? The thing. Look, engines are just air pumps. That's all they are. They take in air. Then you add fuel. You have a party inside of something that's encased in metal, and you have an explosion, and then happy noises come out. It's an air pump. That's all engines are. Air pumps. 1955 Chrysler Windsor. I love these old cars with the chrome knobs. Yep, unicorn farts.
I remember that discussion.
Unicorn farts, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, the one on the turn this. I gotta disconnect this.
I'm gonna wait.
I don't know if we're gonna know what. Oh, I see him.
This is a beautiful Windsor. Dang it. He doesn't have the hood open. But I mean, I'm sure it's some big old LS with like headers and a big old intake and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's that thing. That's that truck. It's got. It did sound boosted. My guess is it probably has something like a Whipple or a Pro Charger on it. More than likely a Pro Charger, just due to their ease of install. Because it didn't sound necessarily like a twin screw. I don't know if it sounded quite like a twin screw though. I think it might have been a centrifugal blower. Because like I could hear like the whirling and like the airflow, but I don't know if it was really twin screw sound. But it's hard to tell if it's a twin screw unless you like rev it up, you know what I mean? Because you don't get that whine from like a Whipple unless you really start to rev it up. Look at this epic Nova with a 450 in it. Or Roots, that's true. It could be a Roots blower too. Hold on, I just haphazardly broke my system. I crossed over the road. I was doing everything on that side of the yard first and then this side of the yard. Hold on, we gotta go back over here. We'll show that off later. That's just a tease for later. If I don't keep with the system, I'm gonna miss stuff.
And if that's true, I would have been furious because.
Yo, Chicken, what up, dude? Yeah, dude, we do car show streams on the weekend now, bro. It's a huge one. I built myself a DIY backup pack, bro.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Built myself a DIY backpack using a GoPro and port forwarding the stream back to my home PC so I have disconnect protection. How's it going, Chicken?
I went to another place.
Look at this 68 Chevy.
They didn't have a huge lot, right? So they totally had a guy at the garden lot. And I pulled up in my bag and they were.
Yeah. I just I couldn't stand streaming from a phone. That's why okay. Beep boop. But yeah, like I did a couple car show streams a couple years ago on my phone, and I hated streaming from my phone so bad I just never did it again. And I finally pulled the trigger on something. I'm only using a single internet connection, so like it's still sometimes jank, but at least I'm out here doing it. And eventually I'm gonna work myself into a cellular bonded setup eventually. Hopefully, to where then we just have good cell service even in bad areas. But that's giving us future growth. We'll grow into it. Beautiful green. I mean, it's great right now, chicken, because we have good cell service here. This is like the 5th car show stream I've done, and it's literally been 50-50. Half of them have been rough, the other half have been good. But I don't care. I'm still having a blast doing this. It's been something I've wanted to do since the get-go, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And if the cell service sucks, guess what? I'm still enjoying myself because I'm looking at beautiful stuff.
It looks like a stage. That's probably
the most stable one you've seen, yes. The one at Cars and Coffee was arguably better, but this one is on par with Cars and Coffee for stability. Look at this thing. Good morning, Deline. How you doing?
It's cool.
Chicken, I thought of you yesterday. I was at a show yesterday and there was a line of 3,000 GTs. There was like 3 of them all in a line.
Yeah, that's.
I was like, yo, dude. None of them were red, but like yours, but. Yeah, there were like 3 of them in a row.
I took everything out and I shaped a piece of oak. There's a good spot on the other side.
Nice little centrifugal blower in that thing.
Looks good.
Nice patinaed paint. Custom patinaed paint. Should have yours back in 3 weeks. Nice. Dude, I know how you feel, dude. My car's been broke for 2 years. Like, I know the pain, bro. Oh, chicken. I should tell you this. I have a crackhead idea that I threw out to Trav. And I'm gonna let everyone else, it'd be cool if we got more people involved. TwitchCon, if you're gonna be there, I'm gonna try to bring this backpack. And I think it'd be dope if we tried to find a car event out there that weekend to go to and check out what the San Diego car scene has to offer.
Yeah, that's all mine is.
If you're gonna be out there, I'll keep you posted on what I'm thinking about doing. 100%, hell yeah. This year I'm gonna go, yes, I'm gonna go to the con, but I think this year I'm gonna buy a 3-day pass when it goes on sale, but I'm probably not gonna go to the con all 3 days. I'm probably gonna try to do more just hang out, more just go around places probably. The 3,000 or the bus, dude, either would be epic, dude. I don't care what it is, bring what you got. Whether it's rough around the edges, glossy and shiny and showroom floor perfect, I don't care. If it's shiny, fast, or quirky, I'm gonna love it.
I'd like to because
Random bottle as your reservoir. Check.
Or Y-end, I don't know.
Yeah, and exactly. And this will be my second. This will be my third time. So I totally feel that. Where like after like your second or third time, you're just like meh. Like my third day there last year, I was kind of like, why am I here? I was there with Cool Keen, Jess, and Pickles a lot, and we didn't spend much time there on Sunday. Like I got there at like noon, and like left at like 2.
You were like at Idle, I got it where it's not flooding over.
And the thing is, what I've done a really poor job last 2 years is looking for side hangouts. Like the first year, I did like nothing. Last year, I went and hung out with the SCS and Josh's squad the entire time after the con. And I love that crew. But there's a lot of other people too that I want to hang out. Like I didn't even hang out with so many. Like last year, I didn't get to hang out with you very long, but it was awesome to meet up with you at the beach for a little bit. I gotta book my flight today, I think. I was looking at some flights on Friday, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get the one I'm eyeing is like arrive at like 1 p.m. on Thursday, and leave at like 4 or 5 p.m. on Monday. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I have all of Monday to just screw around somewhere, like on the beach or something like that. Right. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I have all of Monday to just chill and maybe do a Monday beach day where I just hang out at the beach after checking out on Monday or something. I don't know. I'm thinking that's what flight I'm gonna get, is the late evening Monday, because I'm gonna ask for Tuesday off work anyways, right? So it doesn't matter how late I get in. And then I have all day there, and it's also the cheapest to fly out that late on a Monday. It's actually the cheapest return flight too. Hi Kimberly, how you doing this morning? Friday to Monday, yeah. If you drive, dude, it'd be epic if you drove down with the Civic, or if you rode down with Dre. Either way, I know that those are your two options. Crowd killer. Crowd killer. Now look, I make this meme, but I don't hate Mustangs. Beautiful as hell, yeah, there's some beautiful cars out here. Ooh, what do we got here? A Ford Custom Line. Look, I cheat off the dash cards. It's how I learn about cars. I look at the car, I'm like, what the hell is that? I try to guess what it is, and then if I can't figure it out, I look at the dash card if it's got one. You don't want to be tied to someone else's car again. I get that. I get that. I mean, Jess and Pickles were amazing, hauling my butt around the last 2 years at TwitchCon, both in Vegas and San Diego. They're top tier individuals. They just hauled me around pretty much everywhere I needed to go because they're amazing. Ooh, a Bel Air. You'll start walking there next month. Dude, there was someone the other day, or the other week, or maybe the other month, that literally had an IRL stream going on. Because I was looking at the IRL category. They said, streaming until I make it to TwitchCon Europe. And they were like, streaming until I can walk to TwitchCon Europe. And they were literally just hucking through a forest. I think it was clickbait, honestly. I don't think they were actually trying to hitchhike there. I think they were just like hucking around in a field. But it was funny. I'll be honest. They were just in a field, just hucking around doing dumb stuff. Got a little Chevy S10. I wonder if that Chevy Love I saw yesterday is out here. Normally it's out here.
So you guys have the bar not far?
No, that was Dre going back to his hotel. Freaking savage. Walked like 10 miles at like 2 a.m. in the morning in Vegas to go back to his hotel. Dude, there's a Chevy Love in these parts. I saw it yesterday. Normally it's out here because the guy lives out this direction. Dude, set up for drag. Like, it's freaking a rocket. It's epic. I see it a few times every year. Sorry, I gotta adjust this water bottle hose strap. It's digging into my shoulder a little bit. Okay.
Yes,
Nice Impala SS here. I like those wheels. They're very shiny.
When I moved, I had to go with the digital guys.
Oh, did you? All right. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It was the wife's choice.
Ooh, look at this American. This Pontiac.
I can open my dad's phone.
Look at this Fiero. It's got an American flag, ghost American flag painted down the side of it.
I know you hear it all the time. You haven't read it to me. I'm supposed to be straight on my part.
Like blue and black seat covers.
I love your move.
That's cool.
That is a Fiero. So I was asking, where have you guys been so far? Have you made this loop over here?
Yeah, we're heading back.
Gotta find his password. Yeah. Ooh.
You're not leaving yet?
Look at this nice old patinaed Chevy. Look at that.
California red pink.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Can we swap over here to a nice blue Nova?
Hey, it's nice meeting you. Yep, nice talking.
Later, Bill.
I'll bump into you over here. We're making a loop. So.
There are literally cars shoved in every corner of this field. Wow. I didn't even realize there's so many cars here. I'm gonna be here all day. I underestimated how many cars would be here today. This is the busiest I've ever seen this show. Corvair, Mustang. Ooh, a nice Challenger. In green, like olive green. Look, you could hitchhike together. You could hitchhike together. You're both up near each other, I think. Not to dox everything. Look at this C10. It's for sale, Trav. You want it? 25K. Only like $830,000 Canadian after you convert it. Oh, it's a beautiful day, Deline. Beautiful day. It's gonna be like 75 for a high, light breeze, sunny.
Oh, shit, he's sweet.
Oh, that is so cool.
So this one I pressed Blacksmith.
Yeah, I've got a 19 convert. I got it over here.
All right, Trav, bend over. Look at that blower on that thing. Had to cut out in the hood to clearance it. So, Chicken, I both love and hate the C8 Corvette. All right. Rabbit hole side chat with me. I both love and hate the C8 Corvette. I love it for the mid-engine performance side of things. Because it being mid-engine, performance-wise, is fantastic. Oh yeah, that's a Dodge Super Bee over there. I don't hate the proportions on it, being that it's a mid-engine. The proportions have to change from a front engine proportion, front engine proportion, right? Front engine rear wheel drive is a different proportions than a mid engine, right? My problem is how many unconfident body lines it has. Has too many body lines that just start and stop and go nowhere and don't flow together. I like cars with body lines that flow from one point to the other, where you can track it around like the whole car. That's what a Corvette has always been. You've always been able to track, you know, the body line from the front fender and bumper, over the fender, down the side, over the rear fender, to back into the rear. Can't do that with the C8. Can't do that with the C8. Too many body lines, start and stop and go nowhere. That's my problem with it. You sold your Lincoln? So what are you driving now then? Because your 3000 is in the shop, and your are you driving the bus as your daily? Look at this nice Chevy.
And it's lowered, or maybe the engine lowered.
I've been seeing, I've saw Nadine and Bella.
Trying to get Marsh started? All right.
I saw them not too long.
It's so busy out here. Look at this heartbeat Chevy. Oh, Tom is out here. Apparently, Jesse, Tom bought a 5.7 last call in red. I didn't know that. I was like, wait, this is your car, dude? And he's like, yeah. I was like, I got rid of the V6. I have a 5.7 last call edition now. Got a little Kia Spectra. Dude, that's all you need. Dude, I literally want to get rid of my piece of crap van and get some tiny little go-karty thing to just huck around, because I love little lightweight nuggets. I love them. Like, legit, I would want, I kind of have thought about getting, the problem is everything I want is too old. Jesus, Zero. Get that bug, dude, you gotta get those bug guts off. They're acidic, dude. How you doing today, dude? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would not want to drive that bus as a daily. No AC in Arizona, like, screw that. Screw that. Right. And the best thing is, if it gets stolen, you can, if you just keep full coverage on it, because if the Kia boys steal it, then insurance money. Dude, I want a K van or a K truck. I want a K truck bad, but I can't license them in the state of Minnesota. At least last time I looked, I can't license a K truck. Oh, it's working great today. Yeah, here's a nice Roadrunner. Dude, same chicken, same. I put full coverage when I had that frickin' Prius. It was like 50 bucks a month for full coverage, or like $35 a month for just the liability. I said, screw that. So glad I did, because when I rear-ended that person, I made money. Dude, I got that same amount of money I bought it for, put like 120,000 miles on it, and like 4 years later got the same amount of money for it I bought it for. Right, like even my Charger sitting in my garage doing nothing has full coverage on it. Essentially free usage for 4 years, essentially. I mean, yeah, my insurance premiums are a little bit higher now because I've been in an accident, so that's not great, but essentially, yeah. This is a nice, this is a nice Firebird. I like that red. Yo, Big Ed, what's going on, dude? Hello, my eastern neighbor. I'm touching grass. Yep, I'm touching grass. Actually, Big Ed, I totally forgot. I was actually out in Wisconsin Dells a couple weeks ago at a car show. I had a busy schedule with driving there and back same day and meeting Mama Flame, but how you doing, Dr. Big Ed? Look at this. Ooh, hold on. Porsche Spider. Let's go. Oh, this show's got it all. New stuff, old stuff. This stuff.
Yeah. And Madonna. Come on. Don't leave out Madonna.
Hell yeah. I get excited to see old European stuff because we don't have a lot. We don't always have a lot of it. We don't really have a lot of European stuff pre-90s out here. And then, unless it's like a Volkswagen. Oh, look at this rad little bug. Yeah, I went out for Automotion for the afternoon. I didn't go for any of the touristy things. I didn't get a room or nothing. I drove down and drove back same day.
No, I already called it.
Right, a lot of what you have, a lot of people's favorite stuff is what they grew up with. Like, I'll be honest, I grew up in a house that like pissed shit on imports, so I never got to go look at import stuff. So that, they were like Mopar dumbheads, like that thought anything but Mopars were anything other than Mopars were just trash, which I also don't agree on. So that's why Mopars always have a soft spot in my heart a little bit. But that's why I know nothing about like JDM stuff at all. Oh, that? That's a Porsche Spider. It's a Porsche Spider, dude. That what you were talking about? Yeah. Yeah. You're dumb. Well, I mean, I'm dumb too, dude. Like, I don't recognize everything I should either. But that's how we learn, right? Like, that's a rad little bug. This is an amazing green on this Corvette. And then got this nice blue Ford here. I like that blue. It looks like it's probably could be mostly original. It looks like it could be mostly original. With just the paint definitely looks like it could be original or maybe just repainted once years ago. It's nice. Hold on, I gotta adjust my strap again. Oh, we got the back entrance, enter without paying cheat going on. Got to remember that. You can get in this place back end. IC8. IC8. I'm just like, it's $10 to get a car in here. I'm just saying it's $10 to get a car in here, guys. Like, and it supports the local Studebaker Club. And they give a lot of it to charity. Like, come on, guys. Like, don't be a dick. like really, like, it's $10. Like, you own a C8, or like you own, not a C8, those guys are just leaving. Like, you own these vehicles, like, another fuzzy dice. Like, you own these things, you can afford a $10 show entry. I'm just saying. Right, like that's my attitude behind it.
Those are really, really rare. The chances
like,
of it being the real
I'm like, if they're just like, that's my attitude. Like, if it's supporting like a charity and like a local club, just help them out. Because like, if you screw them over enough, they're just not going to be able to do shows like this, and then it hurts everyone, right? Like, that's my attitude behind it. That's my attitude behind it. It's not like there's some big corporate fuckhead just trying to like put it to their bottom line of their corporate BS, right? Show off your Hyundai. Look at this BMW here. Holly EFI. Remember when I talked about everyone runs Holly EFI because it's stupid easy to use? Right, do it for the, right, look, if there's a kid outside screaming for a burnout or to rev it, if I'm not gonna get pulled over by the cops doing a burnout, I'm gonna do a burnout. But I'll at least rev it. It's got a freaking like what, LS in this thing? Is that what they crammed in this thing? Or is that, I don't know my BMW stuff. Oh, look at this.
Never have so many laps in your life.
A little eagle here.
There's a lot of fun to be had in that car.
Hold up. I see a wastegate. Where is it? Probably back down behind it.
It's one of the best. I like it better than the 2
Oh, there it is.
or 5.
It's hidden in there. Might still be stock turbo. Oh, hello.
I'll always have 3 lights.
Hello, sir.
Still kind of the bubble top and a little bit rounder, and then the 63 had a little kind of weight.
Yeah, it'd be hell to work on that thing, Deline. Hello. Okay, what do they got crammed in here? A Vortec crate motor?
I like the
Okay, I'm down for it. I'm down. When's your B-Day weekend? Next week, dude? Is your birthday next weekend? Nice Oldsmobile. Plastic seat covers to keep this. It's Thursday. Wait. Trav. Hell yeah, Trav. I didn't realize it was your birthday Thursday.
Don't these things like drain? Like if water goes in them, they drain in the floor and stuff?
Yo.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm trying to guess if that's real, you know? Okay.
Yo, we saw this yesterday, I think. Or we saw one just like it yesterday.
You have a 1600cc in the back.
Because I mean, I would never do it.
Yours is in 2 weeks, Deline? Yes, hell yeah.
I know, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know how to do it.
Was this in your family or you?
No, I just really was obsessed with it since I was
Hell yeah, you're doing stuff on the weekend. That's the way to do it. That's what you got to do when you're adults, because people got like work and other things. Does that mean we're gonna have a Thursday night birth Trav party
how it's just
while trucking? We're gonna have a trucking birthday convoy.
50s, 60s, always. Drool over that.
Hell yeah, we are.
He's in my club.
Okay,
Or my
no,
gang,
this
yeah.
is like always. This is like this and that. I've always loved these kind
These
of
things.
It's so uncomfortable.
We saw this yesterday, but this thing's
I
epic.
think the-
All right, let's go look at this
is
Well, because people
Impala.
look at it and they're like, oh.
Yeah, to have stuff like this.
Here you go.
People
You
look
are
at
just
it and then
so
they're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So much.
Trav's party bowl already loaded. Hell yeah. Let's go.
So because they're not common. You don't
I know.
Look at that, we got a Lamborghini.
I don't have anybody here around me.
Gallardo. Is it a Gallardo? Gallardo?
see them as all.
I can't ever pronounce their names.
There you go.
Gallardo. Look, Lamborghinis don't do much for me. Remember when I told you guys there's a bunch of little red expresses in my parts? There's like several of them. Here's another one. Gallardo, yeah, like Gallardo. I can never pronounce it. I'm not a huge fan of Lamborghinis, I'll be honest. They don't do much for me. Neither do Ferraris. Give me a McLaren, give me a McLaren. Give me a Zonda, like a Pagani. Give me a Koenigsegg. That's where I want to be. That's what I'd be spending my money on. Look at this nice blue 38 Chevy. All right, now we're in the outskirt brand, like adjacent lot. The L is silent. Oh. How did it go, dude? How did it go? Is that sequential turbo? That is a sequential turbo setup. That is a sequential turbo setup. It is.
What kind is his?
I did not expect to see that in this truck. I'll tell you that. Wait, is that on a flat 6 too?
You might have just sped off.
Hold up. Hold up. We gotta investigate this first. It is.
Yeah, you guys too.
It is. What? What? It's a Cummins, yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense, but I did not expect to see a sequential turbo setup in that. That is amazing. And then look at this little old go-kart, vintage go-kart in the back. Felt weird. That's expected. That's expected. Rocket racing on Xbox? Hell yeah. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to see, Trav. I don't know if I'll be able to see. Can't really get in there and look because the thing is freaking so big and sitting on the ground, and it's a side lift. I'm trying to see. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's a 12 or 24.
I said, have Blake pick you up. He's coming. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, it's compound turbo, but I can't tell if it's a 12 or a 24 valve. You can tell? No, I can tell it's compound turbo, but look at this Buick. No worries. Big old suicide door here. That's a big door.
I'm not disappointed. That's impressive.
The 24 had a rounder valve cover. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know the difference there. Crowd killer. Another C10. Jeez, the cars keep coming. Wow.
His story was it came
Super B?
Army guy in Arizona had
And wow, a Barracuda short back. You don't see them all the time. Little red Corvette.
That's a sharp one. Well done.
Yes, I said that for the meme and the reference and the joke. I said it like that on purpose. Oh wait, here's that massive chop mobile. that we saw roll in. Yeah, that's where it parked, out here. We saw this thing roll in, and the thing was just growling like a maniac. That's why it was dope. Yep, it is a Cummins, Trav, like you called. I'll go around the engine here once it clears out. With this car, when we saw it, we heard this thing roll in. It is a Cummins, like you called. Oh my gosh. Trav, you would totally put that sticker on your car.
Doing nothing but snacking. Let me know, okay?
Yeah, it's definitely a Cummins. Probably a 12 valve again, but turbo, big old turbo on it. Look at that turbo, bro. Like, yeah, that's a 24. I don't know the difference between the valve covers and stuff. I don't know. That's a 24? Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to tell the difference by looking at it. I'll be honest. I don't. And it fender dump. Fender dump. And it was great because when we saw it drive in, we were on the passenger side as it drove by. So the flare, oh, so you're saying this flare there, the 12s are square, the 24s have like that flare that come out that way? Okay, now I know. Now I'll remember. Now I learned something new, and now I will remember that. Okay. We gotta go back on the move. There's a lot of cars to look at here. You're pretty, or vice versa. Okay, so you don't know which one is which. You think the square is the 12 and the 20. I mean, it would make sense that the 12 would be square and the 24 would be flared because you might need the extra space for the valve. Unless, you know what I mean, the extra valves, but.
He's not going very fast.
Nice, Nomad, nice. Hell yeah. It's that itch, like, it keeps you wanting to go. When you have a good time, it makes you want to get back to it. Nice 55 Chevy. A nice sky blue. Oh. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's walk this back lane here. Walk this back lane here. There's so much stuff out here, guys.
As soon as they double cross me, I said,
Like, again, I'm trying to give you guys a sense of scale. That green building is where we started. And it goes to that tree line over there. There's a really good chance it's that big, Trav. Very good chance it's that big. Ford F-100. Yellow. Ford Falcon. Ford Falcon. Heck yeah. Nice Ford Falcon. Oh, here you go, Trav. Here you go. Here you go. This one's for you, Trav. You're going to nerd out on this Blazer.
There's a reason for that. Here you go. Look at
Trav, you got, it's kind of like your S10 Blazer, right?
I'm in Centerville, right by
How's
New Quick.
This says it's an 85. What years is yours? Like a 90? Is it yours a 92?
Forest Lake, so
Okay.
there's like 2 O'Reillys in Forest Lake.
Yes.
You only go down to start park the store here.
Yeah, hell yeah, I remembered. Yeah, I knew yours was a 4-door, but I didn't know the exact year. Yours is a 92, but yeah, that's freaking awesome. Nice green Charger. All right, let's keep walking to the back row here. Look at this big old boat. Freaking could sleep on. You have a rear tire mount? Yeah, hell yeah. This is nice freaking Cadillac. It's a nice blue roof. It's a lot of car. Hold up.
I bet Dad.
I think they're doing their 50-50 raffle or something. Look at this big old truck. Purple into black with some nice silver accents there. This is a big old rig. The door is at eye level. The window is, the bottom of the window is at eye level to me. If that tells you how tall it is. For reference. That's epic. Okay. Got a Camaro here. The one thing I don't like about this show is they don't do a very good job making sure people park the same direction. So you got one row here and people are parked all the same way and they aren't. Little car shows you got to go butt to butt and nut to nut. That's the one thing they might not do great out here, is getting people to park the same direction in a row. Yeah, that was a heavy crank. Ooh, we got a Fury wagon here. Nice Fury wagon. And then, oh, hold up. Let's look at this. Highlighter yellow. With some big meats on the back. Got some big meats on the back there, guys. I believe it's a Ford. Says 53 Henry J. Oh, it's a Studebaker. Sorry, as soon as I went on the front, it's a Studebaker. Hey Art, hey Drake. Hey Arcane Drake. What's going on, man?
Special factory order. We'll have options ordered by Ken.
Nice gold Monte Carlo.
Power windows.
Oh, we saw this yesterday.
With rear speaker.
We saw this yesterday. But I didn't really look at it much because there's a lot of people around it. It is a thick rear end.
3534.
What we got here? A 54 Hudson Superjet? What? They cut the hood out. I like how they cut that hood and made it just like a front little piece. That works. That worked great.
I suppose you want the weight on the back.
And then they got a flatbed on the back.
It wouldn't look like it, I mean, because it doesn't have a lot of.
Coffee, oh, biscuits and gravy. Oh, I want biscuits and gravy. Sounds awesome. That sounds delicious. I love biscuits and gravy. GT. Old Patina Ford. Your dad's boss owns Steve McQueen's Hudson. Your dad's boss owns a lot of things, Trav. Like a lot of things. 65 T-Bird.
Yeah.
Right, didn't your dad have to go pick it up for him or something like that? I remember you telling me a story in Discord once about him having that car / picking it up, or your dad taking care of it or something. It was a nice look at this nice GMC.
Any nice. Yeah, they're okay.
Okay. No, we will not be at Blacksmith. We're actually in California at Christmas. Yeah. We'll mind having
Good old Imperial. And we've been through that part of the show yet already. So let's go this way. We'll go to the other wing of the show. Couple choppy boys right there. Couple choppy boys. Yeah, I knew you were a fleet detailer for him, and that's how I knew how many cars he had. Okay, Coolpeen, is this pink? Do you consider this pink? Or is this not, is this tan? Right, Drake, right? Look, I love anything from like a chop to a two-step. It don't matter to me. If it sounds good, it sounds good. But there's something about a chop, how it just like, you can feel it, right? That is just something special about it. Got a Dodge Cornet here. Like legitimately, I'm kind of skipping over a lot of these older Dodges a little bit, simply because I'm going to Mopars in the Park next weekend, and we'll see. That's all we'll see next weekend. So I'm trying to give highlights to try to highlight a lot of the other stuff. Oh my God, you're gonna blow VTEC solenoids out of that Civic, dude. You need to just have like a box full of them. Just like ready in the trunk, ready to like hot swap one out. Nice Ford Deluxe.
Very nice. Did you? Oh, that's fun.
Old Chevy. I guarantee you it's a factory 5. Like 98% of them that you see. Okay, maybe not 98% of them, but most of them are factory 5 kits, and I don't care. Yo, this is the thing we saw at Cars and Coffee that I was ranting and raving. Look, random jar is a reservoir. This is the thing we saw at Cars and Coffee that I was ranting and raving about, the tire fitment and the wheel fitment.
I suppose we could go down to the very end and see what.
This is that same truck. I told you guys we would end up seeing a lot of stuff, the same stuff, over and over the course of the year as we go throughout the year. But not everyone's here all the time. So, I love this truck. I love that truck. And powered by an LS. Like, I love that truck. It's very unique. Very, very, very unique. Got a Mustang, orange Challenger. All right, we gotta go look at this Nova here. We gotta go look at this Nova. I looked at it quick and then I dodged out of it. I showed this off a little bit earlier today and then I got distracted and went elsewhere. 450, I've seen this car before, but it is absolutely insane. This thing is absolutely ridiculous.
Just let me know when she responds. I'll help.
Seen real Shelbys? They're rare. It's rare to see a real Shelby. It is rare. Look at those meats. Look at that tunnel. Look at that center console tunnel. It's for clearance for the drive shaft. This thing's a monster. Absolute monster. Little Ford coupe, bench seat.
There's a good 2 rulers.
Look, a 2-seater bench seat.
That's why they like it.
With suicide doors. That's all you ever need. Nothing in the way. Mustang? Right, that thing's not cheap. That's a lot of money in that thing. All right, let's go the next row up. All right, over here. Blue Dodge Demon here. Really bright blue on that Demon. Black vinyl roof. Right, exactly, Trav. That's exactly what I was alluding to, dude. Exactly what I was alluding to. Like this, look, bucket seats. Comfy, but terrible ease of access. Terrible ease of access. Nice old 58 Chevy truck. Ooh, that's a really clean white interior. That's nice.
He does.
I always said my car was a shower, not a goer. Even though it wasn't really a shower either. Or a go, because it wasn't a goer, I can tell you that. Old Dodge Dart. Has a roll cage in it. Right, Deline. Absolutely. Deline knows what's up. Deline knows what's going on. Nice Chrysler 300 again. Kind of like a silver-ish. Look, Deline said it, okay? Look, Deline said it, okay? I'm just saying that she understands. Based on her comment, it's clear that she knows what's going on, okay? Trav. Pontiac, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Firebird. Oh, look at this Ford.
Sitting there idling. Could wrap it up. Don't change the speed right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, 38 to 42 is about where it should be running.
Only if the 3 on the tree has some power behind it. Got it. Oh, look at this little rod here. I think that start with a Dodge. Is that a Dodge grill or a Ford grill? Look at this little like chopped up thing.
They said, yeah, you did. Gee, Chai.
Cage frame running through the body. I love stuff like this because there's never two alike. There's never two of these that are alike. Big old Ford Fairlane 500. It's for sale. 28 grand. You can take it home.
That demon over there. Oh, hang on, that blue Dodge Demon.
Good old GNX or Grand National. Don't sleep on these things. These things are quick. Quicker than people give them credit for. All right, next lane. Oh, here's Richard's Camaro. Oh, sorry, El Camino. This is the El Camino I've been telling you guys about, that I told you guys about the other week that we would see. It's with the shaved door handles and stuff. You hated it? No, not enough power, right? Oh, he has a he has a show board now. He has a show board now.
Walk up this way.
I like the way it rides, like the way it sits and the way it's lowered. I do like how this El Camino rides, and the shaved handles and stuff is quite nice.
Oh, look at the puppers.
We got, what do we got here? 67 Bel Air. All right, we're gonna go to this blue El Camino. This is a nice blue. Love this blue. Love this blue. Oh, they have a flyover going on? Where's that headed? Not here. I guarantee you it's not here. That's a good point. I don't know if the Twins play today. They are headed that direction. Kinda. They kinda are headed that direction. They are kind of headed that direction. We are east of Minneapolis right now.
Forget the resistance on it.
Not that far north either. We're in Hugo. We're in Hugo, Minnesota, so we're northeast, mostly east. They play at 6. Okay, then it's not that. Look at this thing. I don't even know what this is. Trav's gonna have to tell me. Says it's a Nissan Cedric Gran Turismo Ultima.
I got a friend.
I love it. And they play, well, yeah, if they play in Tampa, it's definitely not that.
Okay, yeah, the one right up
I like that. It's right-hand drive too, guys. Authentic. It's right-hand drive, so it's authentic. Probably just some random event. I guarantee you it's just that. Wouldn't be for here. Okay. Let's go over to the other. We maybe have gone through half the show. We might be through like half of it. Oh, you missed out on the last 6 minutes. Okay, we gotta loop back. We gotta loop back because there's 2 things you need to see in that I guarantee you is in the last 6 minutes. 2 things. First off, the El Camino I was telling you about earlier today when we ran into Richard. This is Richard's El Camino. That was the guy we ran into earlier. I do like the way it rides. It is very nice with the way it rides, with the shaved handles and all that stuff. It is very clean. It is very nice. It's a Heartbeat of America style, like the interior is nice and trimmed out. It's very nice. And that's his new crate motor that he put in, the 393 stroker. Hold up. The antenna mount? I don't know. I don't know, Trav. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. But what do you mean suck a sick? What? I don't know what Trav's trying to say. Or what he's trying to talk about. Are you talking about the El Camino or the Humvee? Okay. The other thing I got to show you is I was about to ask you what it was, and then I had to read the dash card because I know you would appreciate this, being an import guy. The sick mount on the antenna. Okay. Is the old Nissan Ultima. And it is right-hand drive. The Nissan Gran Turismo. I had to look. I thought it was a Toyota at first, and then I realized it was a Nissan, and I was like, "What?" I had no idea what this was. It's clean as hell, though, and the windows are open.
I like that carpet.
The windows are open, so because it's a hot day, so I can smell the interior And it smells like old Japanese car inside. It smells like old Japanese car. Ford Coupe. Okay, we gotta go over here. Some emergency vehicles. Oh, this is a Dodge 100 and this is a Challenger 100 anniversary edition. VW, look, dude, over VW crayon smell. If you know, you know about the crayon smell. This color was only offered on the 100 anniversary Challengers and Chargers. There's a special edition color that was only offered on those that year model. I think they brought the color back. They brought a similar color back years later, but it wasn't exactly the same. Old Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
You've got to bring in enough air and fuel into that engine.
Nice tea bucket here. Well, not bucket, because it doesn't have a bucket in the back, but based on a Model A.
They're mainly about bringing in so much air to keep the fuel also.
Look, they have an orange-haired troll. Nice blue Chevy Bel Air. All chrome. Ooh, that's a lot of chrome. A lot of chrome on that, and a big old blower. And Ford F-100 here.
Electronic thermostat with a thing on board.
Another nice Chevy pickup. A lot of Chevrolet pickups out here. F-100 so cute, right? Right, Kimberly, right? Big old Mercury Marauder. Oh, I just walked into a steak. I just walked into that orange steak there. I was like, what's hitting my leg? Freaking orange steak. Either works. Okay, that's good to know. You caught me. I tried calling you Kim, and then I was like, oh, don't do that. People might not like it. You might not like it. Correct yourself. If only it was brightly colored, so it'd be super with a reflector on it, so I could easily see. Yeah, it's a steak. That's what we call them here. What do you call them, Cool Keen? What do you call them? Look at this red Chevy. This is a Cadillac? Is that what this is? Oh, it's a Buick. Okay. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough, if you ask me. Again, buy votes with candy. Old traffic cones, ribeyes. Good job, Ron. Trying to buy votes with candy. A Ford Coupe. Big old meats. This car, this silver and red one, it's a 33 Ford Coupe. They're smart. They're American Smarties. I don't like Smarties. I'll be honest. I don't like Smarties. American Smarties. Also, Pickles, how are you and Jess this morning? Also, Flame, here's a newer Trans Am for you. A newer model, Firebird. You call those rockets? Yeah, you do. I will say Canadian Smarties are better, but it's because they're basically just M&Ms. Look, Canadian Smarties are basically M&Ms, and I'm not complaining about them. Right, the older version's iconic and better, but it's still, that's pretty nice. It is. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're basic. I don't even care much for normal M&Ms. Give me peanut butter M&Ms and I'll crush that whole bag. Like you guys saw, I crushed that like 27 ounce or 32 ounce bag of peanut butter M&Ms in like 3 days.
See you at the next one.
Oh yeah.
No, we'll see you in the future. You too. Nice to meet you.
Cadillac Eldorado.
Now, the interesting thing I can tell you about this, the original owner owned it for 30 years and only put on 31,000 miles. 30,000 miles a year. 30,000 miles in 31 years. No, 31,000 miles in 30 years.
30 years?
Yeah, 1,000 miles a year.
That's not very many.
No. Car has never been in a body shop and it's never been touched up and it's never been touched by snow. You see down there is only one or two in Minnesota. The other one's a gray one in Rochester.
Only had 5 cars.
Oh, down there you'll see it. She got it when she was 62. She drove it until she was 92. In fact, she drove it 9 days before she died at 92. Then I bought it from her family. It's this shiny because she had it Simonized buff 6 times while she owned it. The leather on the inside, you're going to want to look at it because it's from Milan, Italy. It's Italian leather on the inside.
Really?
Yeah, the car was made for her. This is a Brits, and they're made one at a time.
So it was custom ordered to spec.
Oh yeah, she ordered it and it took 4 weeks for them to deliver it, but they delivered it right to her home in her driveway.
Really?
Okay. And it cost $30,600 in 1988. That was the price of 3 brand new Chevy Impalas.
I was gonna say that's a lot of money for 1988.
That was the price of 3 Chevy Impalas. You get about 3 brand new Chevys for the price of this one Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
Come over here, I can point out a couple features. You see where it says Eldorado. See how that sparkles? Every place that says Eldorado or Barrett's back there in the roof, they're coated in diamond dust. That's why they sparkle.
Diamond dust?
Diamond dust. They're coated in diamond dust. And the hood ornament in the front is coated in 22 karat gold. Another thing to point out, you'll notice on the bottom that wide gray panel.
Yep.
That goes all the way around the car. It's brushed stainless steel to keep the car from rusting. It actually goes 8 inches under the car, so the entire rocker panel is enclosed in stainless steel. And then the leather inside, they paid $3,000 just for the front seat and the back seat. And the leather is from Milan. And I invite you to reach in and feel down where you sit. Feel how soft it is. 37-year-old leather, and feel how soft.
I mean, it seems like it's been well kept.
She had her conditioned every year for 30 years. The outside she had simonized buffs 6 times. It has a joint that automatically closes and locks itself.
Not too many cars in '88 had self-locking trunks.
And that's 6-way adjustable power seats on both sides. The seats are heated in the winter, and so is the steering wheel. So that's about all I can tell you, but there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your car is now internet known famously across the world.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. Well, thank you very much for stopping by.
Well, they usually start there.
You did. I knew about that car before because 2 years ago me and Jesse parked right next to him at this show and we talked to him for like, he talked about his car for like 2 hours. The dude loves that thing. He freaking loves it. And like, how can you hate someone who just is that passionate about the thing they like? Like, the dude went full send. He was a good dude. He was a good dude. He's a cool dude. Like, at some point, I'm gonna build confidence to just walk up to people and ask them to give me a walk around of their car if they're not like, if they're sitting at the show by themselves. Right now, I don't feel up to that, but that guy kind of just does it on his own. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. Absolutely. The passion for it is great. Because look, I would be that guy too. I wouldn't be I'm too shy / don't want to impose on people to do that with my car. But I would 100%, if someone wanted to know, when you want to know, I will answer every question and tell you everything about it happily in the same manner. Legitimately.
No, there isn't. No.
Legitimately, no, like that's literally his hobby. He lives to go out on the weekends and show and socialize with people and stuff like that. No, it wasn't his wife. He bought it. He bought it. It wasn't. It's not actually his wife. He bought it from some lady that was like a friend of the family. Wasn't his wife. Okay, what do we got here? It's for sale. 60 Chevy Impala. They want $22,500 for it.
That one's leaking. It could be
Right, Trav, right. I will, right, you gotta love people that are doing. Oh, look, it's a Porsche 944. One of my favorite Porsches. I walked through that lane and that was not there before. I swear it wasn't there before. But did I miss that lane? Oh, anyways. Yeah, Tom is there and Judy was with him. And so was their kid. He's sitting by, last I saw, he was sitting by his red, well, that was hours ago, but he has his red, his new car out here, which is a Charger 100th Anniversary Edition 5.7 in red. And they were in the middle area, like that end of the show. They were on that end of the show about halfway up the field. $22,500. $22,500. Yeah, he traded in that V6. He got a 100th anniversary last call, not a 100th anniversary edition. Sorry, last call edition. Sorry, it's here today. But I'm presuming you're not going to make it out here today.
pretty top shelf.
Be back in 5. All right, Trav. Did Marsh fight you trying to get started? Yeah. Got a Delta 88 here. This one's for sale too. That's only $9 grand.
It wasn't even, I mean, it was nice, right? It was in good condition, but it wasn't like this, like super restored, right?
Okay, here we go. Here's a nice Corvette. Big old, what is it? 36 Packard?
That's pretty.
36 Packard? Just say I ran into that dude with that Cadillac that parked next to us at this show that couple years ago. Remember that guy with the 1 of 2 Cadillac? Was it a DeVille? That white one? Dude gave me a walk around his car. It was kind of cool. Ford 100. Another F100. How about this, Kim? And it's got stacks and a step side. I'm gonna learn everyone's like car likes from doing car shows. Nice Impala here. I gotta get around to the front of the vehicles again. Dude, it's filled to the gills out here. Like, what the crap? I think this is the busiest I've ever seen this show. This is wild. Stuff's still coming in here. And the show ends in like an hour and a half. Or holy crap, it's already almost 1 o'clock. Jeez. I thought I'd been home by 1 o'clock. I'm not complaining. 92 25th anniversary Camaro. Alright.
When I was pulling in,
Keep going.
You're gonna have to get there for a while now.
Ooh. Nice C10 step side with some flames on it.
That one's gone. They got 2.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That was 657.
Hell yeah.
See, I would rather now after
Not much. I didn't really move very far. There's a C10 step side here that you might enjoy. I really moved from like there to here. I got sidetracked. Just talking.
We're on vacation again.
Got a Camaro here. This one's for sale. There's a 350 in it. An R4 700 transmission. Yo, Madman, what up, dude? How was the rest of your stream last night, dude? I raided and then I went to go make food because I had been up for frickin' forever. So I didn't hang out much, but.
Mercedes.
Oh, apparently this is the. Can someone fact check this? Can someone fact check this? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Apparently, It's the pace car from the 63rd Indianapolis 500. Apparently. It says Indy on the shifter. All right, here's where the Studebaker Club parks all their cars. The show is run by the Studebaker Club of Minnesota. So this is where the Studebaker Club parks. So these are all going to be Studebakers in here for a little bit. It's all club cars. Well, it's called North Star Studebaker Club, but it's technically the name. But go look at it. Studebaker's made very unique looking vehicles, and I love it because of that. They made very unique vehicles. What the? I didn't see that. Where was that little bucket sitting? He's leaving. There's so much stuff out here that I'm gonna miss stuff.
Fancy. They have box seats and
A lot of steps. Exercise.
All right. You think Dad's boss owned? What hasn't he owned? I'm just saying, like, little Studebaker Lark. Okay, this thing is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. So this is the 1930 Erskine. This is gorgeous. That's just, oh, so nice.
We started at 100. That's 507 cars if it's correct.
Look at this. Studebaker Gran Turismo. That's pretty nice. I don't know, that's probably the best Studebaker here that I've seen yet. Erskine. That was freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice old Studebaker Champ truck.
Well, thank you. Good to see you.
What do we got over here?
Right. I don't know where you were, you know, where I am.
What the crap?
Yeah. Take care, buddy.
It's a Studebaker wagon.
Studebaker. You're talking to someone.
No worries. No, it don't matter to me.
It's an 1884 our delivery wagon. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a deluxe.
Okay.
Delivery wagon from 1884, and it is Studebaker. It's got the pedals on
Right.
it.
Yep.
And it's a one horse, but we brought the kids.
Oh, I see you brought a few.
Yeah, the original was the blue one, but then he keeps going to garage sales.
Keeps getting more.
You know.
At least he doesn't do that with kids, right? Keep coming back with more kids.
We don't have any kids.
You don't?
I mean, we have 2 daughters, but no babies.
Oh.
No grandkids. I'll take kids anywhere. I love them. I love kids. Yeah.
So
That's how I
when
play.
did I don't know a lot about Studebaker.
Okay, I don't
So-
either, but let me help you. This
Since
is how they started.
Right,
wagons.
they started as wagons. I knew that.
Yes.
Do you know when they made their first wagon?
Ugh. Dick, first wagon made?
What?
When was their first wagons?
1852.
Oh, 1852. See, this guy.
Okay, so they had 30 years to perfect the technology of making one-horse wagons. About.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
See?
we tried to get some books and show
1952. 1852.
Then, yeah. 18
Okay.
Was the first wagon.
Okay.
And so Let's see.
And then they come up with the seated ones and
Just
Well,
the
what else they
history
did?
of Studebaker.
they did wheelbarrows too for the gold rush.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you might have the oldest Studebaker here,
Yes, we do.
but by just a couple years.
There's one down there 100 years old, they say.
Yeah.
One. But we're the oldest.
Right. I think by just maybe 1 or 2 years. Just a couple.
First blacksmith shop.
Where's that at? Look at that, Studebaker office.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's kind of fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this is something.
I did not expect to see a horse-drawn wagon at a car show.
Right. But a
1
lot of
horsepower?
People wonder,
Yeah,
it's a one horse.
1 horsepower.
but-
1 horsepower, right?
1 horse, yep.
Yeah, you probably have the lowest horsepower and oldest vehicle here.
There it is.
Thank you so much.
And now
Thank-
this pine box,
Yeah.
they couldn't keep up with the orders, so they had their own kiln to dry the pine.
To dry the pine?
Pressure.
Yeah. You don't. I work at a cabinet shop, so I don't know about wood that's not dry.
Okay.
Not wanting to warp and stuff. So yeah, no, you you always get kiln drying wood.
Yep. So they had to build their own kiln.
Oh, you're going to have to ask Jack.
Play with it for a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your vehicle.
Welcome.
Thanks for stopping, buddy.
Dude, it's great. Like that's. Yo, who's that following? Thank you for the follow. I can't read that on my tiny screen, but thank you for the follow. Why do you got to be creepy about it? Do not recommend lubes for your friend. Look, that kind of wood, yes. But if you're trying to build things if you're trying to craft things out of wood, you want dry wood. This is also a beautiful Studebaker. Honestly, like, this is also beautiful. Like, that's what I really wanted to do with these shows. Like, at some point, we're gonna get there. Where we can just, like, interview people. Who's being creepy? You're not creepy? Oh, okay. You're gonna fit in great here. Welcome in, Bubblegum Gangsta. You're gonna fit in great here. This is amazing. This is awesome. Welcome in. We do car show streams on the weekend. Sometimes if I find one in the middle of the week that's worth it, I'll pop over there and do one during the week. The rest of the time, it's playing games or just being dumb. It's good to have you. This is all nice Studebakers. Well, this is the 1928 they were talking about over there. That's the 1928 the wagon people were talking about. Always enjoying learning a lot. I try to share what I know, which might not be a lot, but I love it when I can learn more stuff like that. Like, I need to start asking more people. You read the rules and automatically, like, I'm here for it. Perfect, amazing. I love it. Yes, I'm very sarcastic. But yeah, we're at a car show right now. We pop on and do live IRL stuff when I can, when I got something worth it. Ooh, what's this? An Avant? It has a 350 Chevy in it. Former car enthusiast and former mechanic here. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So, as a mechanic, what did you have a brand you specialized in or anything like that? What is this? Studebaker, a champion? Studebaker champion? And we got a Misa, Studebaker Misa. Freaking just slap a hunk of plywood on the back. That's all you need. It is all you need. Chunk of plywood. It's all you need.
I figured they keep that plant.
Oh, this is a beautiful Studebaker.
I think I had my.
Holy, ballots end in 3 minutes. Yeah, the show ends in an hour. Oh, 2 o'clock is awards, and then the show's over after that. It's 100. Oh, this is the 100-year-old one, the 25 one. This is nice. Yo, these cars just. Oh, these old cars are heavy.
I was at work. Yeah. I'm cleaning by the front entrance because they're trying to sell the building.
Maybe Honda. Well, Trav here is a Honda boy. He is all into everything Honda.
I thought it was inside.
Reading is hard, right? I'm surprised you even read the rules. Like, my question is, I'm surprised most people don't even read rules or these. Oh, look at this, Ford Fairlane hardtop. Yo. Yo, you need to. I am a big supporter of getting out to a car show near you. Everyone's got one of some scale somewhere. Even if it's only like 2 cars in the back alley of like Walmart. Like there's something somewhere. And if there isn't somewhere, you just got to be the guy to start it. I'm a big supporter of get out to a local car show and see stuff. The 2 Rule 9s is cool. Yes, guys, if you don't know, I have half my rules in my channel are just jokes. And soft top Camaro SS. Yeah, we might do a variety of things here, but it's the same dumb humor and dumbness 100% of the time. So, Bubblegum Gangster, you said you're a car guy and former mechanic. Do you own anything cool? Do you have a dream car? Do you own your dream car? What is it? Oh, look at that. Yo, that mint and white striped interior. Okay, that's epic. That's epic. That is, I would say, very cute. But I don't like using the term cute for cars. Little Chevy. All right. Let's go over to this row over here. Wait for the traffic to clear out. Then we'll go over here. This is like the last row of stuff. But we're gonna have to like kind of peruse through some of the other stuff because stuff has been coming and going.
Somebody's a dealer. There's always a dealer.
Is it rude? Yes, it's rude to unfollow. Zero, you're not allowed to unfollow based by contractual obligations with your royalty rule of the pure content button. If you unfollow, you immediately forfeit all earnings you have accrued since the inception of the half a pence pay per play. You forfeit it all. Because remember, you have to reach $50 to reach a payout threshold. Oh, jeez, that sucks. Crashing a car, yeah, no, that's poopy. That's poopy. You want ice cream? I kind of want ice cream too. It's kind of hot. It's kind of a nice day to go get ice cream, honestly. It's kind of a nice day for ice cream. But I'm not buying it from Dan. Screw that dude. Screw that dude. Hope everyone was okay though. Oh, look at this. We got a Chevy Vega. Yo. Dude. The Chevy Vega. Has a twin turbo 550 Chev in it. Twin turbo 550 Chev in a Vega. Guys, look at the meats on the back. Oh, your car was street parked in front of your house. Oh, jeez. Right? Want some car with your engine? Like, what the crap? Look, okay, I'll show you the turbos too, because they ain't small. They ain't small either. Like, one there and one there. Like, they ain't small ones either, because I mean, it's a 550, right? So if you know anything about turbo sizing, right, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know how to like mathematically size a turbo, but like being it's a 550, you can run pretty big turbos on that thing. Nice old C10. That thing, that Vega is probably wicked. Jesse has a story about a Vega that his friend put back in the day, that his friend put a big block in, and it threw him in the back seat when his buddy told him to hold on. And he can tell the story better. He told it last weekend at when we were at the car show. Right, I was gonna say, like, they're 65 minimum, probably bigger, like 80. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not very good with turbo sizes, but if I had to guess, if I had to throw a number out there, I'd probably guess 80. Right. What do we got here? Another Fairlane? A nice Fairlane here. Dude, last year, a couple years ago, I went to Cars and Coffee, and there was a red Nova, and it had a 110 millimeter diesel turbo on it. It's probably the biggest single turbo I've seen on a car. And it wasn't diesel either. Oh, here you go, Flame. Start drooling, dude. Start drooling. Get the drool towel out. But it was that Nova I was talking about. That was only single turbo, right?
It's shorter. As I spent $550 on, not happy. Yeah, it makes it
Chevelle, big block. Right, there was another one just like it over in the other lot. That's the second one here. That's the second one I've seen today. And then there was a newer one as well, like the generation newer than that. Yo, this is epic.
It would be funny though. I mean,
Yeah, and it's a manual, 4-speed. Yep. 1948 Chrysler Voyager. Oh, sorry, New Yorker. New Yorker. Sorry. I read the tag wrong.
Yeah.
What do we got over here? Very nice interior with the suicide door. Yeah. Yeah.
How long you guys staying?
No, I'm gonna. I mean, that'd be the only one.
We got here a Ford, old Ford pickup, two-tone, kind of like a raisin and silver. That's nice. That's nice. And we got a soft top Impala over here. Oh, I almost stepped on a bush.
2000.
It's such a nice color combo, right? It's a very nice color combo. It's got a...
Well, I don't know if I can afford it today. I'm working on these cars.
Okie dokie. Let's keep on moving.
I remember walking around looking at this thing when I was like 12, 13.
Look at an old Willys here. Nice old Willys. Not much vehicle here. There's not much to these, guys. Not much to these, I'll tell you that. There is not much to these Willys. Bare bones utility. Another El Camino. This one has a vinyl top, vinyl roof. This one has a brown vinyl roof. It's got a 540 in it. Oh, it's a 540. That's what the tag says. That's nice. That's what the dash card says too. We got, what is this, an old Ford? No. Is this an old International? I don't exactly know what this is. I think it's is it an International or a Dodge? Does anyone here know? Oh, it's a Ford. Wow, I'm dumb. Okay, I should have gone with my first guess. Ford. Oh, I bet she boogies. What's interesting about this is it's an automatic. Is it not?
Not so much.
Like, it's an automatic. Which is a little surprising that it'd be an automatic with a 540 in it.
It's a hell of an effort, I know.
Exactly, bubblegum. Exactly. Exactly. That was a little surprising. It's a little surprising to me, but that, I mean, you're right. I mean, at least sequential. If you're making big power, sequential. So that you just pop, pop, or pop, pop, pop. If you're using the manual, you want it sequential. But a lot of people with the TR80s, right? With the 3-speed TR80s or the 2-speed ones. I can't remember the exact chassis designation. Or is it the TH400s? I can't remember them though. With the really popular like 2 or 3-speed, it's like pop, pop. They use a sequential kit on it. So you just go pop, pop, and then you're done. So you can't miss a shift. Yeah. I can't remember the transmission designation. I want to say it's the TH400. Right, right, right. Absolutely. I know that's a pretty I know that's a pretty popular thing. Is Starry lurking? Someone needs to page Starry from her chores because I have a special thing for her. This is a General Lee. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yes, those. I don't know the exact names of them, but yes, those are the ones I'm talking about, bubblegum. A lot of the people use those. Okay, Starry, I have something you're gonna nerd out at next. Not this General Lee Charger. But a Ghostbusters tribute van. Right? Dude, my...
Might as well just lay down and be dead, I guess, huh? Yeah.
You guys see that old TV?
Move.
My grandpa had one of those TVs. My grandpa went from using one of those TVs to a flat screen 1080p HD TV. The dude was still using one of those box TVs in like 2000 something, when like people had HD like 1080p flat screens. Dude was wild. Oh, it's a Chevy Skyline. It's for sale for 15 grand. Oh, sorry, just wait. There's another car I gotta show you here. Purple truck. Purple truck. Oh, we saw this truck the other week. The purple C10 with the silver flames. We saw this the other week. Very nice. Okay, that was all. I just had to make sure that you saw those two vehicles, because I know you love Ghostbusters, and I didn't want you to miss the Ghostbusters tribute vehicle.
I'm like, I wanted 2 fish fries.
Barney, screw Barney the dinosaur. F that dude.
Oh, I thought you wanted.
F that dude.
Fry, 2 baked potatoes. Anyway, okay, that'll be.
F that dude.
One other drink. Yeah, okay. Okay, then I go back to the table.
Okay, what do we got over here? An old Ford. Old Ford. Ooh, with a wood box. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hold on, guys. I would totally think, I'm just gonna say this. If Barney was on fire and burning up in flames, he'd probably be cooler than that truck, because that would be the death to Barney. Just saying. Just saying.
$75 for 2 fish fry dinners and 2 drinks. And a $9 tip. I'm like, whoa.
This 64 Chevy Impala.
12 racket, 30 racket.
Okay, a couple weeks ago, when I was at a show, I told you guys about an old station wagon that is an absolute monster. Guys that were here, you remember me mentioning that? This is the car I was mentioning.
You know, 25 bucks a piece.
Look at those meats.
Dinner, and then like $10 for the drink.
Yes.
And then $5 for
Yes.
$5.
Yes,
Okay.
bubblegum. Yes. It has a tubbed rear end.
Like last week, I just did a job on a house. I was wanted $4,000, right? I did it for 27. They say
You missed a Ghostbusters vehicle, a purple Ford, me trashing Barney. But now I'm showing you this AMX Rambler wagon. This is the wagon I was telling you guys about a couple weeks ago. That is just wicked.
I know I did like stop halfway back and go, this feels kind of light, you know, like I want another fish fry in here. You know? My main concern is I would have got home and my wife would have been really cold.
Like, woof. Right? Woof. No, nothing crazy. Because I saved to show you the Chevy Love I was talking about earlier is here.
No, but it's really great. It's like a gangster car.
Coupe de Ville. Nice old Coupe de Ville. All right, the next car we're gonna look at is the Chevy Love I mentioned earlier that I saw yesterday and I expected would be out here because the guy lives near here or out north. This is another Rocket, okay? It's got drag link in the back. It's got drag link in the back. You guys can kind of see that, right?
Like literally, what I tell people is we had
The blue is gorgeous. Thing has I think it's a D1 blower. They are really popular drag trucks. This thing chops, dude. This thing eats. E85 throttle body. Well, not throttle body. I think that's carbureted still. Maybe, nah, that might, I don't know. Might be a port injection conversion, I don't know. Yeah, this thing, I think it's a D1 Pro Charger. The branding is scribbled, like worn off, but I'm pretty sure it's a D1, which is one of the big ones, right? Absolute. Yeah, it looks carb to me. I was trying to remember what the electronically controlled carburetors are, but no, it's throttle. It's a cable throttle. It's cable driven. You can see it's cable driven, so you don't got that stupid drive-by-wire lag that most drive-by-wire systems have. See a lot of them in Texas. You don't see a lot of Loves up here. That's the only one that's really set up for drag up here. Texas has an amazing car scene with massive, super powerful vehicles. I would love to make a trip down to Texas someday and check stuff out. Like, I would love to make it. One thing I want to go down to is Moparama at Texas Motor Speedway. I'd love to go there.
Yeah, that has
Eventually I do plan to make a trip down to Moparama. I don't know, and Texas is huge though. Texas is huge. Like, but I would make sure to take some time to come see you, even though Texas is huge. Got several Twitch buddies in Texas. Nice. That's pretty much the back end of the show, honestly. Kind of the back end of the show there. I'm gonna kind of